So let's talk about Freemasonry, secret societies, the Illuminati, the Dark Brotherhood. Who are they? I had to go all dark and mysterious for this one. Not that I need to be any more dark and mysterious, but I often find when people speak about the Illuminati, Freemasonry, they have this cartoon like idea as to who they are, what they are. And whereas I think there's definitely some truth in the pop culture understanding of them, that they're this secret society that is hell bent on controlling and enslaving the world. They're the reason why we see agendas like Agenda 2130 and this New World Order and so forth. And often people have this comical idea that figures like Jay-Z, Michael Jackson, Beyonce are all part of the Illuminati. It's a secret brotherhood for rich, powerful, successful people. And there's definitely some truth in the idea that there have been rich and powerful people that have been recruited to these organizations. And it's very incestuous. The rich, powerful elite often recruit rich and more powerful elite people. In fact, there's a university known as Yale that had a reputation for recruiting people for secret societies. I think it was referred to as Skull and Bones. There was a movie that was made about this. And look, definitely no one is denying the fact that many of these secret societies are involved in nefarious acts. Now, there are some people that think the Illuminati doesn't even exist. A lot of Americans that think this is built of air and imagination. They don't understand the origins of Freemasonry, which is more or less the same thing. The Illuminati, Freemasonry, they're all part of the same package. Now, I remind these people that the first 13 presidents of the United States were Freemasons. There's a reason as to why so much of the United States was influenced by these figures. Benjamin Franklin and George Washington at a time were heads of these societies. And much of the reason as to why the United States became this influential beacon was based off of the work of these people that were members of these societies. And a lot of people have this idea that it is a very nefarious society. It wasn't always like that. You see, what often happens is once a society becomes big enough, even though it's secret, became less secretive, certain figures decided to branch out and come up with their own agendas. Essentially, Freemasonry, the teachings within Freemasonry, bearing in mind there are many different denominations, many degrees. There are the Blue Lodges, which are more of the initiatory lodges where you have a lot of the members that are simply learning about basic principles of philosophy, what I'd call the mysteries and so forth. And then you have more of the inner lodges where you have people that become more advanced. Someone that I learned a lot from was Manly P. Hall. He was a 33rd degree Mason, and he was a student of what I'd call the philosophical branch of Freemasonry that deals with knowledge and understanding. And then you have the more ideological branch where there are certain figures like Cecil Rhodes that essentially took this knowledge, decided to use it in order to enslave people. And this is what most people, I think, refer to as the Freemasonry of today. This is the dark, nefarious Freemasonry that a lot of people speak about. But when you have a look at the actual origins of Freemasonry, some people say we don't know where it came from, but it came from the mysteries. Basically, the Freemasons were the OGs, the brick masons of the land of Kemit. After the great deluge, this great flood, the brick masons essentially rebuilt the pyramid, and they passed on this knowledge, and essentially they became the Freemasons. And this is where we see a lot of this esoteric knowledge known of as the mysteries, and this is what paved the understanding of the Enlightenment principles. So when you are speaking about Freemasonry, it is the origins, it's the seed of where we get the mystery tradition from.